So someone in my comments the other day said that the Mud Pro is no longer. I beg to differ. So this guy is going to be a liquid-cooled 6-cylinder engine, 600cc. So it's going to have that new 600cc engine that I've been raving about. And as far as the drivetrain is concerned, it's going to have a CVT Tech Trail Block transmission, it's called. So it'll be your typical 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive with the locking front diff on the front. Electronically fuel injected as well, as you would expect. Your typical shift pattern, your high, low, neutral, reverse, and park. So the total capacity for this machine is going to be 188 kilograms or 415 pounds. The rear rack will be able to handle 90 kilograms or 200 pounds. That's about right. And it will have a towing capacity of 476 kilograms or 1,050 pounds. That ain't bad. It'll have some interesting colors this year with the blue accents and gray and black plastics, which is kind of cool. I think they actually call that Quicksilver. It's going to have a full-length skid plate on it. It's going to have a multifunctional digital display, as you would expect, and of course your rad relocation kit on the front. It'll have 2 halogen headlights with LED accents on the front and a single LED brake light on the rear. So once again, you may want to change those over in the front to LED headlights just so you can see better at night. And of course it's got an electric start. And the standard accessories are as included: a composite rear rack, front and rear bumper, front tow hooks, operator accessible storage, color matched stitched seat, that's kind of cool, raised steel foot pegs, a 3,500 pound worn winch. Still a pretty cool looking machine. I've had a viewer a while back ask me what my thoughts were on the Mud Pro, because they were looking at a machine that wasn't so decked out like the Mud Pro and a Mud Pro. And my basic response was, I guess it's really all depends on what you're planning to use the machine for. I mean, the added clearance that a Mud Pro or a mud orientated machine would give you would be excellent. Some of the upgrades like the bumpers and stuff are also really handy to have. I think the only downside that I can think of would be the loss of the use of a front rack with the rad relocation. If you're not planning on really doing much mudding and stuff, then sometimes a front rack is more practical. And the other thing that I can think of would be the actual tires. Again, if you are not doing much mudding at all, these tires are definitely designed for mud. As you can see the thickness of the lugs on there. So you might find those to be a hindrance when you're trying to do some rock climbing or some other type of terrain that isn't mud. They don't necessarily work as well, seeing as how they weren't designed for that. But the included winch is really nice as well. Front bumper is great to have. Definitely some updated LED headlights would be great. I like how they've encased the front rad though. That looks pretty sharp, I think. It doesn't look like some hick job relocation project. So that's awesome. Definitely some nice finishes. And I do like the stitching on the seat. That's pretty cool. Fully enclosed footwells, that's great. It's got the plastic covered racks, which will still be handy for sure. I don't see all that much storage though. But it does have a 2-inch receiver, bonus. And the typical Arctic Cat storage up here. And your typical Arctic Cat digital display. And a 12-volt power supply. This one does have a locking front diff, which is sometimes not included with Arctic Cat, so that's a bonus. And then there's your 600, the rear facing 600. That's very cool. Well guys, that'll about cover yet another one for Canadian Quadders Review. As always, super appreciative that you're here checking out the video. Please do me a favor and hit like and subscribe before you go. If we could get at least 10 likes for this video, that would really help the algorithms and get more people my way. If you have any friends or family that have a love of quads and stuff as well, please show them my channel. Word of mouth is one of the most powerful forms of advertisement. And just appreciate you guys so much. I'm out of here for now, but come on down to Valley Motorsports in Kelowna, BC, Canada. Come and talk to Jeremy and the rest of his crew here. They're fantastic people. Tons of stock in the showroom of all sorts of accessories, parts, dirt bikes, quads, street bikes, you name it, they have it all. And with that, I'm out of here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks again for watching.